everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in Yorkshire and I'm out with Lee's Club. What a fantastic day. Got a huge grass field, it's about 20 acres. And look at that for a view. Absolutely beautiful. I'll let you know if anything turns up. Just got to button up the first hole. It's a lovely 25 tone on the Manticore. So off to a good start. We've got a lovely 56 signal on the Manticore, a nice tight signal, and you can see the imprint there. So I was looking for a coin, I could just see it at the bottom of the hole there. Not sure, is it a button? No, I'll say it was a coin, but very worn. Come on, is there any detail? No, it looks very slick. Well, I'm going to say it's probably a Georgian halfpenny, that. Oh, it's the first coin, I'm happy. Well, the next find is a toy, it looks like a little lead toy wheel. It's probably off a wagon. It's amazing what you find in the middle of nowhere. I just dug that out. I think it's a spindle wheel, but it's just a plain one. That's encouraging. I think that's got some age to it. Is that a plain spindle wheel?
I'm going to say there's a good chance it is. You could usually... You haven't quite cleaned the inside out. Nearly every spindle whorl on the inside, it has a little hole going on the inside of it, right, in over. So if you clean the mud out, and if you see a little hole on the inside, you can generally tell it's a spindle whorl. Right. Just for the reason you have that, because when these were put, obviously these were set on a stick. They used to cut a hole in the stick, put a little tiny peg in, and then these were actually cast on the stick. Right. Which were on the stick, and that allowed them to spin to work. So the little thing in there was the remains of where the little peg used to be on the inside. So that's usually the giveaway. You need to clean the inside out to see if it is. But even if it isn't, it's a nice medieval weight.
Yeah, alright. Lee's found a hoard, but unfortunately...
Yeah, like I say, we're up here above this beautiful village, and you think to yourself you're hunting for a bit of Saxon or Hammond or something. Yeah, and, I've just dug 11 coins up. There's 3 round pounds in there. About £3.60 if you count them. It's a hoard or a purse loss. Maybe it's not the one we're looking for. Oh, but
never mind. This was a 92 on the Manticore, so it's quite a loud signal. And it looks like a big Georgian penny. I'm not sure if it's the cartwheel or not. Yeah, it could be a cartwheel penny, that. Again, it's pretty worn. Actually, it looks like a head coming through there, look. That's a big old chunk of a coin. I'll give it a clean later. Yeah, it's definitely a cartwheel. I can see the rim going round the edge of the coin there. Oh, it's been a while since I found one of them. Not too far away, another one. This one was fairly deep. These are 1797. Yeah, it's got a hole through it, so maybe it was used for something else. Well, that's quite a nice button.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's a button rather than a...
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a button. You just dug 2 cartwheels out?
Yeah.
Were they together?
Well, probably about 2 yards apart.
Right. So somebody had a right go at that, haven't they?
Yeah.
It's nice to see Cartwood, but it's the sort of place that would come out, isn't it? This sort of place. So it's dead right. I mean, that looks like that's been drilled with a countersink drill, like sort of.
Yeah.
That's like a modern drill, that.
Yeah.
Going to make it into a pretty doorknob or something.
Oh, I don't think I've ever dug up two in the same day before. But
well, there you go. It's some sort of achievement, if nothing else, isn't it? You know what I mean? Aye, well done, mate.
Right, I just had this other one not too far away from where the Cartwell pennies came up, and looks like a George II, is it? Yeah, it's a George II halfpenny. And the detail is absolutely fantastic. There you go, you can see Britannia there, clear as day. Not sure it's got the 3 ones or the 2 ones. I'm pretty sure that is George II. Oh, well happy with that.
George II is 1727 to 1760. It does look like 3 sevens on a row, but the last one's a 7. The middle one must be. Could it be a 57? Or might be a 57.
Yeah, but then it'd still be George III then, wouldn't it?
No.
George II.
1760's the start of George III.
Right. Yeah, okay. I bow to your knowledge.
Yeah, 1760, 1820's George III. 1727 to 1760's George II. Could be 57. But they weren't made every year, so I'm not sure of the years they were made, but I can definitely see 1 7. And I'm going to say there's the top lid of a 5 there, 5 7, looks like 1757. But that's a beautiful coin.
Yeah.
Really beautiful coin.
Not too far away from where those Cartwell pennies
I've seen you stick your shovel in to walk round, so yeah. Oh no, that's definitely one to like look after and sort of it must be just in the right ground just to preserve it, sort of thing.
Yeah, it's been.
You don't get them like you know. You just don't find them like that, where you can like really see the detail.
Yeah.
Nice one. Well done.
Look at that for a view. Absolutely beautiful. Right above the village. It's got a lovely church. And we're going to probably do a few fields closer to the village after lunch. A very, very deep hole. And yeah, I can see silver. I've got a feeling it's going to be a hammered. I might have just clipped it actually. It was right down in the rocks. Yes, it is. It's got a shield on it, so it's got to be Tudor. Hopefully Darren will have some water, but that's really nice. It's typical that I've forgotten my bottle, but there's a trough here, so and Darren was right, it looks like a Charles. Yeah, it is, there's his face there looking to the...
Yeah, it's a lovely coin.
Yeah.
And there's mine.
And Darren's got a hammered, it looks like probably a little love token.
Yeah, it's been stamped with IC.
Yeah. Quite happy with that.
First signal.
Yeah, they're certainly here. We're thinking it's a 3 pence now.
It is a threepence.
A threepence,
yeah. It's definitely threepence. It's got the 3 ones behind the king's head. All right. That's a really, really nice coin, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really well struck, even. It could be one of the like sort of pressed done coins as opposed to milled. They were still like hammered, but they were like They were like hammered in a press.
Yeah, because it's
sort of thing, yeah.
It's got that quality feel about it, hasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. All right, nice one.
I'm going to live dig this one. It's a 92 on the Manticore, 93. And it's a lovely crisp signal. Ground's so dry here. And again, do an envelope plug. There you go. Still down at the bottom somewhere. Right in that corner. I'm going to give it a wide berth down the side there. There you go. My third cartwheel penny today. Wow. This one's got a bit of meat on it still. I can see Britannia there, and there you go, George III looking to the right. Nice one. We're getting towards the end of the day now. Just got myself a nice complete buckle. Not sure of age, I'm not an expert on buckles, but Lee will give me a rough idea later on. Right, look what's just turned up. This was going to be my last hole. It was 59 on the Manticore. I thought I'd just give one more go and call it a day. And look what's just appeared. Another hammered. And I'm back at the trough. So I'm going to give it a bit of a... I can see a shielded... It's got a shielded date on it. So I'm shouting at Lee here. It looks like a woman bus there, but it's got a date on it. So I imagine it'd be Elizabeth, but I give you some close-ups. Here's a roundup from my day's hunt in Yorkshire. I'd like to thank Darren, Lee and Graham for the invite. It's very much appreciated. Let's start with the undesirables. Plenty of lead today. A lot of rubbish, including bottle tops with the glass, aluminium, wire. I did dig up a few nails. Usual bits and bobs. Some bullets. A couple of 2.2 rim fires. Some buttons. That's a military one, but I can't make out what's on it. A spindle whorl. Quite a few copper coins. George VI halfpenny. Fortunately these are quite worn. I think that's a modern penny. The buckle did turn out to be Tudor. It's nice to have a complete one. 3 cartwheel pennies, which is unusual. That looks like it's been drilled out to be made into a washer. This one's got a line as well. I say pretty worn. You can just make out Britannia. But the usual for me for cartwheels always seem to come out pretty well worn. That beautiful George II halfpenny. It's probably 1740s, 1750s. I can't make out the date. That's a stunning coin. And my 2 silvers for today. They did come out the ground pretty blotchy, and you can see by the grout it's pretty well been bent and pulled about a bit. That's dated 1572. You can just about make out Elizabeth on the back. But the best coin today is this lovely Charles I 3p. Absolutely beautiful condition. Probably the best one I've ever found. And that side is, as you can see, is amazing. I say I was well happy seeing that come out of the ground. Well, I hope you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't done already. If you're venturing out, happy hunting and good luck. And thank you for watching. See you in the next episode. Bye for now.